Welcome to P.L.L.A.M. Peace, Love, Life, and Music. I am your host, Zell, bringing you good tunes and good vibes. I apologize to my SoundCloud listeners for my absence. I have been trying to get my school stuff straight, but I'm done with that now and I am back. I am now on YouTube at P.L.L.A.M. Please come and check it out. Like, comment, subscribe. To my YouTube listeners, I play a lot of underground music that I enjoy and I want you all to enjoy. If you don't like it, if you have some suggestions, leave a comment and let me know. Thumbs down if you don't like it, thumbs up if you do. Give me some type of response to let me know if you're enjoying it or not. And without further ado, let's get into the music. The first song is Dining Room by G Yamazawa, an amazing Japanese American poet and rapper. Check him out.
Mama waiting tables, Papa in the kitchen. Emily was hostess, I was doing dishes. We was trying to make a living on the come up. I'ma stay true no matter what I do. Raised in a family serving food. Just made sure I wasn't in the dining room. Cause mama waiting tables, mama waiting tables. Papa in the kitchen, Papa in the kitchen. Emily was hostess, Emily was hostess. I was doing dishes. We was trying to make a living on the come up, come up, come up. I'ma stay true no matter what I do. Cause I was raised in a family serving food. Just made sure I wasn't in the dining room. Mama always had a dream that she could speak English. Translating in America, 50 state of mind. Never had the capital to be a star in the field. Ended up putting fish on a clean dish. Never felt so defeated. How did she even interpret her feelings? Her mama was dancing, her sister was singing, her husband was hopeful. Mayumi was dreaming, Mayumi was dreaming. I seen her balance 10 plates with 5 fingers. What a talent to be openly sharing your culture with strangers. Slowly but surely she showed me the way of the shogun is patience. Came to Durham, set up shop in the city. Serving that maki, unagi, nigiri. Sipping that sake, asahi, kidding. We be thanking that food that we eat. Cause mama waiting tables, mama waiting tables. Papa in the kitchen, Papa in the kitchen. Emily was hostess, Emily was hostess. I was doing dishes. We was trying to make a living on it. Come up, come up, come up. I'ma stay true no matter what I do. Raised in a family serving food. Just made sure I wasn't in the dining room, in that dining room, in that dining room. Stay away from that dining room. Georgie, what are you doing? Get out of that dining room, boy. How many times I gotta tell you? Get out of that dining room. See all these customers eyeing you. Get out that dining room. Papa always had a dream, but I never really knew. He couldn't remember, so I never had a clue. He never had a friend, no ace spoon cool. Guess I got left in his hometown too. Now he had to take a job that he didn't really choose. Had a strong voice that he couldn't really use. That's why immigrants be cooking that food. It's the only way they communicate with you. Seen him put a knife through a sea of dead dreams. Oh, but the life force that the dead brings. Slave to the work when I be set free. Made me wonder, would he reset me? Is it right for to think he rewrite his own life? Knowing his child will document this, but I'll write and I'll fight for the time that his family was calling him with his own life on the line. Wanna save you, wanna thank you for giving me more than a playful. Y'all opinion me more than grade school. Y'all told me the reason you sacrifice all of the things that you loved, even if you were made to show me the strength through only one man can achieve what the greats do. If you love what you do and you faithful, yo, my failures could never try to blame you, and not all of my victories claim you. We used to have a wishing well and the wishes never came through, but I guess our dreams came true. Even if mama waiting tables, mama waiting tables. Papa in the kitchen, Papa in the kitchen. Emily was hostess, Emily was hostess. I was doing dishes. We was trying to make a living on it. Come up, come up, come up. I'ma stay true no matter what I do. Cause I was raised in a family serving food. Just made sure I wasn't in the dining room, in that dining room, in that dining room. Stay away from that dining room. Georgie, what are you doing? Get out of that dining room. How many times I gotta tell you? Stay out of that dining room. See all these customers eyeing you. Get out that dining room.
王子、何回言ったらわかるの？ダイニングルームから出て行きなさいって言ったでしょ。出て行きなさい。わかった？
Okay.
Up next is Church Liquor Store by Saba. If you haven't checked out his new mixtape, Bucket List, you should. It is amazing. Here is Church and Liquor Store by Saba.
What's the cause and effect? A doobies packed and they fat, now you call and collect. They booby trapping the trap. The police pulling the pulley, you'll fall for it, you silly. Putty, you out of shape, fuck running, you'll catch a case. I can't relate to half of my relatives, my genetics is felony. Buying low and reselling it. They tell me tell a story, I'm like, why not mine? Shit, everybody taking pictures, I'm like, why not vibe? They grew up from the ground up, it look like I'm a vibe. It's rarity in my realness, yeah, I'm a fine diamond in a rough type, rough house in a roll house like rugby, lovely. When you hit a lick, little kick like Chun-Li. Funny, kids that I hoop with all in county. Black bodies turn them down, look like bounties. Bound to be on the block a little while longer. They your homies, this what homies. What don't kill you, make you stronger. Call Obama, Jesus. He can say Chicago from the demons and the deacons when it's DN. Yeah, Dodge precincts since preteens. Let's pretend we privileged, not deceased, addicted. It look like funeral home, church, liquor store, corner store, dreadhead, dead lit toe, tenfolds from Cicero to Central. What's told, let it go. Didn't know who to hit though, now that's church. Barbershop, bottle I got from the liquor store on Cicero. I ain't 21, but he didn't know. Bad habits are wrong places at wrong times. A straight bullet will take your firstborn like the 10th plague. I'm the new pharaoh on my phone line. Forever open for prayer. The fallen soldiers ain't failed. They in my pen and I do thank God. They say preach like Kool-Aid high. From beginning to end, it's Alpha and Omega. My city the same ghost that made Lupe cry. Soon as you loosen up your grip, you lost and lose your life. I loosen the dread from every time I gotta watch the cigarette smoke from out of my head. Like how I'm not dead, going on 20 soul. They say I changed, that's a fitting room. I'm still the same kid that didn't speak when we were in the school. I just got a mic now. I turned to a real nigga. I just knocked the white gal. And fuck who you think I sound. Like I'm a legend in the making. Like the directors cut if I am legend. And I'm fed up with the fuck comparison. These niggas don't got the truth that y'all won't do. They think I'm lying, then plan a trip to Chicago today. I was 15. They was fucking with me. There's no logic in love, but there's no love in the street. It look like funeral home, church, liquor store, corner store, dreadhead, dead lit toe, silo, chalk outline, sketch. It's not safe outside when they want your neck. Now that's church, barbershop, bottle I got from the liquor store on Cicero. I ain't 21, but he didn't know.
They so prison the way they pipeline systematically lifeline erase all niggas. They so bulletproof from the law-abiding citizen shot. Willie Lynch do crack now, made the new letter shiny. Now we pray King Kunta and hope the grave don't find me. I do my ENJ kindly, I do my time when it's timely. Sometimes the Bible tastes like marmalade, my mama still sip it. Politician, old Donald Duck, a quack in new kitchen. They kept the melting pot inside the slave plot, watch. They gentrified your neighborhood, no need for cops, watch. Look at the yoga pants, coffee shops and yoga stands, consumerism, holy land. And on the other hand, my mama land.
It look like funeral home, church, liquor store, corner store, dreadhead, dead lit.
Man, get them people hell, bro. My life, let them know how you feeling, Joe. Let them know what's going on, bro. Free us every chance you get. Free my nigga Maul. Free Jimmy. Fresh, man. Free us, Joe. Let them know, Joe. Keep us alive out there in the verses, Joe. On the real, bro. All right, love, bro. Take care, bro. Tell my brother, tell Fresh I say I love him. Tell when you see Squeaky, tell him I love him. And tell your bro, them I said what's up. I salute you, bro. You sent those girls them pictures, right? All right, bet, bro. I love you, bro. I'm going to talk to you in a minute, bro.
The caller has hung up.
I don't know why, but there are so many amazing artists coming out of Chicago. Like, it is just amazing. Up next, our next song is Pleading Message by Jaden Smith and Teo. Check it out. I love it.
Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it.
Pause for a second, let me doze for this method that I've chose to present you with the flow for this record. I'm about to channel a message that wasn't planned, so I hope that it's understandable if I turn to an animal. Ooh. Pleiadian emissary of light, welcome me to your planet, I'm coming in from a flight. I'm looking right at a miracle being, something ethereal, speaking right to a spiritual being who's individual. I've been moving through the ethers, free of all of my features, communicating silence but really hoping to meet you. And we're oh so vast, we've been your brothers from the beginning, you've grown so fast. We've been waiting for a minute for you to wake and admit that you live inside of a prison, so you awaken your wisdom and activate the centers in your body so you can feel that you're godly and turn this entire world into a party. Listen.
Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, live about it, be about it. Be about it, be.
No worries, we mean nothing disastrous. We can only enter the planet after you ask for us. We cannot interfere with the human evolution, so we have to witness everything you do with no intrusion, you see? We're beings of light, beings of love. We lived through all of the hatred, saw that it didn't make sense. Now we've embodied patience, and we live as these ancient beings, sending you messages from the future to take in. So take a little breather, cause I don't wanna make you a believer. I just wanna guide you to the ether, let your experience be a teacher. I'm just here to show you you're something more than a creature, and you're one with reality. The only separation that you see is anatomy, but I know that as soon as you rebel to the faculty, you gon' see that they actually just afraid of your mastery. You've always been aware. I said you've always been aware. I said you've always been aware. I said you've always been aware.
Check it, heartbroke Joe wrote a letter to parole officers in Colorado, say he dropped a damn bottle in the Tahoe, on the way to Lake Tahoe with some fine models. Keep in mind we sleep separate. Cross around my neck, man, the freaking priest left it at the precinct after he told me he beat Tetris. You're freaking joking. I told that joke he keep stepping, and he did, but he left behind his Louis V pendant. The youth is stressing, and we need some independence from the deep end of the pool and press clean sentence for real. Ain't no actors here, we only activists. Grab some misfits and give them care packages. Screw a platinum disc. This is music and it's coming from the soul. Screw the Super Bowl numbers in the goal with the Rolls Royce ghosts, cause before you know we all gonna be some ghosts. But right now you got your voice, so listen to the young boy. Spit poise, no intermission, taking nothing, turn it to something. Magician in the room, I see you fishing for something, giving you some worth. Take your ideas and put it on a shirt, and you'll fall real hard, and trust me it'll hurt, but you'll learn how to surf the rhythm of the earth. And you've been here for a minute, I'm just giving you your birth, so you know what your purpose is.
You've always been aware. I said you've always been aware.
Man, Jaden is such an amazing artist, and he is so underrated. And Teo is an amazing artist and producer. Up next is another amazing artist and producer, Odyssey. And the name of this song is What They'll Say.
it's working. Feeling like I'm running on a circuit, but it's worth it. Paint a picture perfect with the blood that I'm exerting. It ain't hurting, so the further I'ma push it in the service. Polish up the surface, cause I see that all that matters in the shallows. Just be deep enough or peeking up and flourish. Hiding in the bushes with a motive and a mission. I'm jumping out over bridges, no parachute or a cushion. You know they only listen when the war's at a distance. With the missus getting there and at the start of us, but isn't. Repenting in the minutes of the end of where it's useless. So now I would rather do this, give all of me till it's finished. I hope they gon' save for a while. Yeah, for it well, brought wells to the desolate for question. I know that my intentions gon' notice. A part of me wants attention. The art of me, you get what I didn't. See, I fought good.
You'll fight the good fight. I will go where there's no pain and leave behind a trail. I will fight the good fight. I will go where there's no pain and leave behind this trail.
I won't make a difference. I'm trying to make the thing that makes the difference. Wait, let me explain. You see, it's bigger than the individual. My eye might stay invisible. My efforts, you can sight them in the plane. Got me feeling like the sentiment is on my own. Keep calm, carry on like a gentleman. But I'm in the arena with hyenas, and the only way to beat them that I see is with intelligence. Being black with a brain, they rarely see me asking for the border for a raise. Yeah, I can dumb it down and get a buck, smart enough to get a grave. I'm just trying to make a living in the grave. Try to fit me in a space to make it comfortable, but I was sent to trouble you. And when my calling finished, take a survey. The pen is mightier than swords, only weapon that I got. You're naive to think it's wordplay. What's realer than that?
You'll fight the good fight. I will go where there's no pain and leave behind a trail. I will fight the good fight. I will go where there's no pain and leave behind this trail.
Dope, cold, talented, amazing are all words that can be used to describe this next artist, Flo Kennedy. But I'm going to let her song Cinnamon speak for her talent.
These cinnamon synonyms, syllables for your syllables. Sybil your personality, Applejack in your serial killer. Civilization, nation is pivotal. Peter had picked the pepper, I'm picking, sipping the pinnacle. Penitentiary histories, metamorph in my sensory. Literation, erasing the literal in my literacy. Little bugging my words on its instrumental. And mentally peppermint to your mental is minty, fresh to my memory. The generates of this generation, inflation is killing me. Melanie, your Fiona, Melanie, niggatry. Words attacking ya, spatula, your vernacular factory full of flattery. Tell me your greatest factorer. Attacking her, back in the back of her. Only converse with artists cause rappers are whack to her. Rappers are turning captures cause captures are catching her. When I capture a photosynthesis, sympathize amateurs. And a maniac's mania. Then I aim attack anyone who is mocking me. Mockery of this flaming rap. I shake and bake and they wake and fake. While I'm grinding for studio time, they grinding for bathing in apes. Mine is escaping the place, finding a greater escape. Jay-Z have faded to black Caucasians invading the space. Saying I'm a silent mental is silent, insane in the place. Tell them to kiss my ass, my anus I gave them a taste. Hate it when verbs and nouns release from the slur. So I'ma make my vernacular, it's similes curve. Spit a few wickedy rhymes, minus the gimmicky twirl. Mind over matter, I'm instrumentally, mentally cured. Hitting these rappers with a dose of poetry world. Spitting the lyricism that comes from the lyrics. Metaphors on fours with force that curl. Cinnamon synonyms, cinnabon with a simile swirl.
If anyone disagrees with my opinion on Flo Kennedy, leave a comment and explain. Make sense. Explain to me what's wrong in your head that makes you dislike Flo Kennedy and her music. Anyway, moving on. Our next song is by an amazing artist named Ravyn Lenae, and the name of the song is Blossom Dearie. feel free to loop back and play that song again. If this was a countdown, that would be number one. I love that song. I love this artist, and I want to thank my friend Autumn for introducing me to her. So, up next is Forbidden Knowledge by Raury featuring Big K.R.I.T.
Forbidden knowledge can destroy mankind. I spend large hours of my days alone. I don't believe we share this universal space alone. I think we got a lot from them. They gave us phones, internet, and now we all know what is forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge is too great for a man. Think if man could read your mind, you think that man understands how to use it with integrity, not conquering land? Would it be good if we increase the lifespan? Well, that's forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge can destroy mankind. We can grow out of control like cancer under the skin of Mother Nature. Busy cities much alike to a tumor. Too many cells, the residents, the body's polluter. I say Wusa and Ali, you the chubby doobie, the Jew, the child of Jacob. I know my history, I know we are Moors. There's a universe in her afro. Hold us back though, there's a power in the black folk. Well, that's forbidden knowledge. At first they wanna keep us separate but equal, but it's not, and so we fight against the hatred and evil. Now they let us think we got it and they killing our people. Why does history repeat like a sequel? Well, that's forbidden knowledge. It's got a man watching TV like people, rewinding his favorite parts to playing back like it's TiVo. Have I wrote this shit before? It all feels like a redo, and deja vu is left to die like our dreams do, but that's forbidden knowledge. I have some shocking memories as a kid, waking up onto a table, a lab, some type of viz, too vivid to be a nightmare. Mom would tell me that shit, can't remember anything that they did. Guess that's forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge. Our dreams another kind of preview to heaven. We manifest a reality based on our personality, karma from shit we did since the day we were 7. So did you share toys or did you masturbate at 11? I'm just a 90s baby and millennial kid. Indigos are on the rise to make perennial shift. Hope this music stands long as redwoods, sequoias, pyramids, and stones like stones from Stonehenge. Come on, let the future tell the truth. Cause you a shell of you played your cards wrong, now you got hell in you. Be glad I still retain respect for you, cause I got bullets that'll kill you if your vest is hell and heaven proof. I never understand your corporate greed. Just a group of people, all they want is more than they need. Signing off on papers blinded to the pain overseas. Blood resulting from the ink that they bleed, but that's forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge.
So, who put the liquor store across the street from the gun shop? In the park, I hop, skipping the dark way from the gunshots that rang out in the neighborhood where the youth misunderstood, fighting over concrete squares where the laws just ain't no good. I think the agenda's meant to kill us all. Like, what good is education long as you can ball? Standing on the couch inside the club and hit the mall. Barely feed a bum, but you buy it all. I think they laughing at us. Cause while we watching some cable, they was talking about the economy, sharecroppers and stables. How to keep a horse running his course. Give him some blinders so that he lack when most fools ever right beside him his own kind. I pray you dig deeper if you don't find what you're looking for on the surface. The knowledge that you need can't be next till chirp that you every bit of worth it, not worthless. You kings and queens were meant for better things than flexing on the scene or bursting out the seams of your blinds that you told yourself you never wear outside your mama's house, cause the energy it lends put strong women down. Brother, look, you don't need to go to jail just to read you a book. I wonder what Malcolm found after going to Mecca, or the mind state of Martin after visiting Selma. 2 leaders that were slain for speaking the topic on the schemers and the reapers of forbidden knowledge. 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 Knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden Knowledge by Raury and Big K.R.I.T. I like the song, but I like this last song even more. The last song is Absent-Mindedness by Akenya. And if you didn't know, on P.L.L.A.M, I always end our jam session with a smooth soul tune. So please enjoy this woman's beautiful voice and her amazing talent.
If I could just remember the words I said, I would be alright. If I could just remember the words I said tonight, then my intentions never would be misread. We wouldn't have to fight. If I could just remember the words I said, my love. But abstract eruptions of emotions manifesting congested my inner vision when I try to recollect in my breath. It's getting heavy. I bereave the hidden phrases that just can't seem to make their way into the forefront of my blunt mind. I'm running out of time. I gotta find my way back to a linguistic type of tongue that's intact. And in fact, if I'm not on track, my rhythmic dialect will disturb our overture of love and words. If I could just remember the words I said, I would be alright. If I could just remember the words I said tonight, then my intentions never would be misread, and we wouldn't have to fight. If I could just remember the words, my love. But they always leave me right. Say that you believe me. It's like every single time I begin, it's the end, almost sentencing. I think I'm losing touch with what's within. My meaning is slipping. I mean, there's no definition. I'm falling into submission. I black out, fading. Now I'm closer to knowing the words I was going for. Then out of nowhere, I'm stumbling and muttering nonsense. Can't seem to live, conscious mind eyes like I'm not just the one word about it is you and I. Falling apart in the black pit that stirs all of my forgotten words. If I could just remember the words I said, I would be alright. If I could just remember the words I said tonight, then my intentions never would be misread, and we wouldn't have to fight. If I could just remember the words, my love. But they always leave me right. Say that you believe me. If I could just remember the words,
A bit too much at the end, but still amazing. Thank you all for joining me for another jam session with P.L.L.A.M. Peace, love, life, and music. I'm your host Zell, bringing you good tunes, good vibes, good night.